Hello, and welcome to another episode in our new AGXM series, The Silver Chair. In this series, we feature different members of the LODE Service Provider Alliance, so we all get up close and personal with the people making silver money happen. But first, if this is your first time joining us, please subscribe to our channel, as well as check out agxpay.com to learn how the power of modern silver money can help you claim your financial freedom. In this episode, I would like to bring to the chair one of our first contributors and a true advocate of sound money. He has been working behind the scenes in most of the LODE community channels and have spoken to most of the LODE community members. Everyone, I'd like to welcome Grant, and Grant, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Now, as a starting point, I'd love to get an understanding of what your background was like before joining the project.
Well, before joining the project, my working history has been basically in small business and in banking as well. My first job was actually working in a bank, and that's where I learned a little bit about how banking and the money systems work. I eventually ended up being a loans officer as well as in charge of the actual cash that was in the vault. We always had $2 to $3 million in the vault, but it never moved, but we were still making loans to consumers. So this is where I started looking at, well, how are they creating money? And they're doing it through double book entries and using lending processes to create money, put it out in the system.
Wow. I can see why having you as part of the team really provides a lot of value. And tell me, when it came to joining the LODE project, what was it about the project that was most interesting to you?
Well, the biggest thing I liked about the project is the fact that they were going back to sound money. Based on my banking experiences, I started doing a lot of research, reading books about money and banking, and in particular, Creature from Jekyll Island was a major read for me, and definitely put me on a path to finding out more information on the history of money and how silver and gold were both used as money in the past. And this was a project that seemed to be bringing it back into the fold as a use for a monetary exchange.
So you're a member of our community support team. You've spoken with most of our members at this point, yes. Resolving various kinds of issues. Tell me about what that's like and what some of the challenges that you face.
Well, at times it's challenging because you get these fits and spurts where things go fairly smoothly, and then all of a sudden there's a panic for one reason or another. So I'm there to answer a lot of questions about the progress of the project, different features of the project that people are getting involved or are required to be involved in, providing information, solving problems, and helping them out to getting certain things done so that they're basically on track as to what's going on within the project.
Absolutely, no small feat, that's for sure. Now, so Grant, you're not just a member of the team, you're also one of the first contributors to the LODE project.
Right.
I'd love to get your thoughts on your feelings about where the project is going.
Well, when we first started getting involved in this project, for me it's been almost 3 years since I first got introduced to the concept. And of course, not knowing where it was going, everybody thought, well, we could put this together and it's a slam dunk. But of course, as we moved along, the complexities of the project started to show themselves, and over these past few years especially, there's been so many changes in the world of cryptocurrencies that it has been a challenge for sure. And I think with the LODE project, we've basically met all those challenges along the way, and I can see a great future for LODE, especially in the business and commercial communities.
I agree. We've taken that project from conception, and now we've actually we've put it out into the world as digital silver money, and so I'm really excited as well to see the next stage of this journey.
Absolutely.
Now, that's all the questions that we had scheduled for today. Is there anything else that you would like to add for our community?
Not really too much. There are people out there that have concerns, and as I say, on the communication side of things, I do my best to address those concerns. But as far as the project goes, I think patience is always a virtue, and I think over the long run, the members who are in the project and the new ones who do come onto the project are going to be benefiting greatly down the road.
Absolutely. Rome wasn't built in a day, right?
That's right.
That's right. So, thank you for joining us, Grant.
Sure. Sounds good.
That's all we have for today's episode on the Silver Chair with our community manager, Grant. So glad that you guys can join us, and I hope that you enjoyed the episode. As always, if this is your first time, a reminder to subscribe to our channel as well as check out agxpay.com to learn how the power of modern silver money can help you claim your financial freedom. This is AGXM, and take care.